today our group will talk about cyber vulnerabilities and data analytics. In this report, conducts a security assessment using vulnerable virtual machine like DVWA and multimedia to identify, exploit, and fix common network vulnerabilities. Tools like HackBar, Zap, and BlueShield help analyze and circle injection, improving web security. For example, Zap enables security assessors to easily identify potential vulnerabilities and test the security of application by modifying requests. Now I will demonstrate how Zap works. First, we need to install Zap in Ubuntu. Open Ubuntu. I have installed in my system. This is Zap. Then we need to go to the browser. We need to configure proxy here, setting it to 127.0.0.1. Then the port should be 8080 for proper access to the internet. Okay, then we open a new tab. We can try Google. Then we go to see in here, we can see Google. It shows automatic scan and select Google. Select Start Attack. We can see they are scanning here and we can check alerts report here. Thank you.
Hi everyone, today I will show you how OWASP multi-leader to work. First time, I will create the username and password. Yep. Maybe the copy it. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yep. Because we not add the PHP, so I add the PHP and now I create the account form, my name, and it's successful. Now the next step, we will go to the to test the SQL injection. We can name like that to show every the username and password. Oh, it's not. We need to space. Yeah. Yeah. With the account, transfer or one equal one and double it, we can see on the username and password. Uh, and my name, I look for my name is I just create and this is the password. Yeah, this is how the uh, OWASP multi leader to work. And yeah, and that's it. Thank you.
And Tarun, I'm going to discuss our project cyber vulnerabilities and data analytics. In our project, we have found many vulnerabilities. In that, we are going to discuss few of them. Um, the first one is like SQL injection vulnerabilities. Uh, SQL injection vulnerability occurs when an attacker manipulates a web application's database by injecting malicious SQL code. This can lead to unauthorized access to sensitive data and data manipulations. This will impact the loss of data integrity and unauthorized access to sensitive information. It can be prevented by limiting the database user permission to only what's necessary for their function. And next one, cross-site scripting. Cross-site scripting vulnerability allow attackers to inject malicious scripts into web page viewed by users. When users interact with these pages, the script execute in their browser and steal the data of the users. This will impact in the stealing of the information and spreading malware to users. We can protect it by encoding data before rendering it on the web page to prevent scripts from using executed. And the next one, broken authentication vulnerability. This vulnerability arises from weak authentication mechanisms, allowing attackers to bypass login processor. For example, which includes predictable passwords, unprotected endpoints, and session fixations. This can be prevented by uh, strong password policies. It requires a complex passwords and implement regular password changes. And also, we can add a multi-factor authentication. It is an additional layer of security beyond just passwords. Thank you. And next will be continued by my friend.
Thank you, Tarun. Myself, Pooja, I'm going to discuss about the three vulnerabilities. The first one is insecure direct object references. In this, it occurs when an application exposes internal object references and allowing an attacker to access or manipulate resources they shouldn't be able to access by simply modifying input parameters like URLs or form fields, etc. It can impact the attackers can access unauthorized data such as user accounts or any sensitive documents. It can be provided by implementing proper access controls and validate user permissions before processing requests. And the next one is cross-site request forgery. Here, the attackers exploit the trust that a web application has in a user's browser, and also an attacker can trick the user into performing actions without their consent. It can impact by actions taken on behalf of the user that can lead unauthorized fund transfers and also changes in account settings. It can be prevented by implementing anti-CSRF tokens in forms and validating the HTTP refer header. The third one is sensitive data exposure. Uh, the vulnerability occurs when sensitive information such as personal data, credit card numbers, or any other personal credentials is not protected during the storage or any transmission. If attackers gain access to sensitive data, it can lead to identity theft and financial loss and other data breaches. It can also be prevented by using a strong encryption data at reset and in transit. It can be implemented by strict access controls and regular audits. That's it. Thank you.